Big Country here. We're here at the Runaway Country Fest in Kissimmee, hanging with, state your name, please.
Ashley McBryde.
Ashley McBryde. Yes. Tell us a little bit about you, Ashley.
Well, normally I would describe myself verbally, but I've also prepared a short dance for you.
I love her already.
Yeah, the new record's coming out March 30th, Girl Going Nowhere, on Warner Music Nashville, yeah.
And this is your first?
This is the first major label release, yeah. We're pretty excited about
That's
it.
why he's sitting here, so we don't say nothing wrong.
He takes good care of me.
Where are you originally from?
Arkansas, the foothills of the Ozark Mountains.
Arkansas.
That's right. Can't even get there from here.
I know, right? So how many stops you got this year scheduled? I know you're doing this. Are you heading down to Tortuga? Because it sounds like everybody from here is going to Tortuga Fest.
We did Tortuga last year. We're not going to do it this year because we've been out with Luke Combs since February.
That's what it was.
And then we went over and did London, and then a few dates with Miranda. We jumped right back out in April with Luke. It's all West Coast for us.
It's all West Coast.
Yeah.
So you're staying on the West Coast.
Yep, West Coast
So
for
you
about
don't
30
get to-
days.
You don't get to Florida too many times unless they actually call you, right?
Yeah, and it's a shame because I like it here.
I've always noticed that there's something about Florida that, for some reason, it's hard to get any country singers here because I don't know if it's the way it's routed or it's just, I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's a demand for country, but you would think this would be the ideal spot for country because you got mud, you got trails, you got water. I mean, this would be the ideal spot for
Absolutely. Well, and the fans are great. The fans are great. And plus, my lead guitar player, you see him walking around in these really short Hawaiian shorts and this really, this really funny colored T-shirt. And he does have really nice legs, right? And so it's a shame we don't get to Florida more often because I rarely get to see Andrew Sovine in his little tiny flowery shorts.
I ain't got nothing to say about that.
It's going to be a good year. It's going to be good. We've been anxious for this record to come
How long
out.
have you been doing music now?
I've been in dive bars for 11 years. And then I signed with Warner this past August.
So that means you started when you were 2, right?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Because you're only 18 now.
That's right, of course. I'm not a day over 18 years old.
What can we expect from you in the next couple of years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Besides being at the Grand Ole Opry and on the #1 charts.
Our first time at the Opry, I knew life had changed, and now we've done it 4, 5, 6 times since then, and there's more of that coming, which I'm really excited about. Every time I go and meet somebody else I'm crazy about, Kathy Mattea, Lori Morgan, the Whites, Ricky Skaggs, like every time we go, it's just mind-blowing. We're going to stay out with Luke this year, and then actually when we get into the fall, it looks like we're going to go back over to London for a little while, over to the UK, and do our thing over there, and then come back, and I think we're going to headline some clubs. Right? You got to take somebody with me because it's usually just me and Brandon.
I love your tattoos. And the other reason I say it is because I'm also the host and DJ for Bike Week over Daytona every year.
Nice.
And I've been doing that 5 years, so of course the rings kind of show it too.
Right.
Yeah, so I love a girl with tattoos.
Thank you. I do too, man. And you know what? Bikers are the kindest demographic.
I said we got to talk to Ashley. Because if we don't, this dog's right.
I played in biker bars and trucker bars for years and years, and when I was like 19, 20, it was kind of scary to me because I didn't know what to expect out of that demographic.
Exactly.
The nicest people in
They
the
are
world,
the
the
most
nicest.
gentle giants you can think of in the industry, you know, because there's all different types, you know, size, shapes, genres that actually ride bikes. It's not just bikers.
Right. And you know, I traveled with my own PA and did all that, 60,000 miles a year in just a Toyota Tundra, me and my dog. And every biker bar I played, I never touched a piece of equipment. They would meet me outside and grab everything I had and go inside with it. Yeah.
We need to get you.
Oh, that'd be great.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
We need to definitely get you down to Daytona. Tell everybody, I know you're trying to get out because you got other things to do. Tell everybody where they can get your music at, how they can get in touch with you, and all your social media sites.
You got it. So AshleyMcBryde.com, and McBryde is McBryde, and everything you need to know you can find on there. Of course, on all the socials, you can get it on there too. And March 30th, you can get Girl Going Nowhere anywhere they sell music.
This is cool.
You can stream
Ashley,
it.
It was very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for taking some time with me.
Hey, no problem. I will definitely get up with you for Daytona. This Big Country, we're at the Runaway Country Fest here in Kissimmee, hanging out with the one and only Ashley McBryde.
Woo!
We'll see you soon.